Amar, coming to you for your first counter, and that is NIIT. Take us through, Amar, how is the technical setup looking like and what should be the strategy here?
Looking at NIIT, we see some very positive momentum build up in some of the IT stocks, and NIIT definitely has been one of them, because if you look at the stock over the last couple of weeks, I would say precisely 3 weeks. So the stock made a low of almost 148, and currently it's around 190. So roughly we are seeing that the stock has rallied by more than 20-25% over the last last 2 weeks. And also on a yearly basis, the stock is up by almost 66-67%. If you look at the structure of the stock from a medium-term perspective or from a long-term perspective, that continues to remain strong and positive. So somewhere or the other, there is a buying opportunity in this stock. One can keep a close watch on NIIT. On the upside, the stock has got resistance around the 305 odd levels. So any pullback is a buying opportunity. Sustaining above 300, 305 odd levels, the stock has a potential to rally towards 225, 230 points.
All right, then that's about NIIT, the levels that you should be watching out for. But moving on,
You've picked out Paytm on the charts for us. Now, this is a stock that a lot of analysts are flagging off. Help us understand why this stock is such an analyst favorite. And last 6 months, it's recovered quite a bit from the consolidation it had seen earlier. Tell us what are the next levels that you're also spotting on the charts for this one.
So see, look at Paytm. It seems that Paytm is on a revival mode in terms of the price, because in May of 2024, the stock had made a low of almost 310, and the stock has delivered more than 200% returns over the last few months. So if you look at the structure of the stock is definitely strong on the charts. You see some significant volume breakout, and the stock sustaining on the long-term charts as well. But there's one level which is very important, very crucial for Paytm, and that is somewhere around 850, 860. So if you look at today's high, that's been 847. So I would say that 850, 860, or you can say 850 to 870, that's going to act as a very crucial zone of resistance for Paytm. If it's able to manage to break above the 870 level and sustain above that level, then the stock is headed towards the 4-digit mark. So that's a level that one needs to keep a close watch on, because on the long-term charts, that's where the key resistance for the stock is.
all right, that's a positive stance coming in on Paytm. Let's also have a technical check done by you as well, because you have been also tracking Indian hotels. Great move today, but what are the next levels to watch out for?
Yeah, I would say that Indian hotels has really been on a roll, and the stock has, despite the markets witnessing correction, this stock has really not corrected. It did consolidate, so anywhere between on the upside around 720, on the downside around 650. So that was a very narrow range where the stock was consolidating, and today the stock has taken out that zone of resistance that was around 720 on significant volumes. So what the stock now really needs to do is sustain over the 720 level. That's going to immediately act as a zone of resistance. Sustaining over that level, the stock has a potential to rally towards 755, 760 odd levels. If you look at the stock from a yearly basis, year till date, the stock is up by almost 67%. If you look at the structure of the chart on the long-term charts, they continue to be strong, though some of the technical indicators are indicating overheating in the stock, because the stock has been on a one-side rally from almost 73 odd levels in August of 2020, and currently it's on 733. So it's up by almost 10x and not showing any signs of decline in momentum on the long-term charts. So the key level to watch out for is 720. Sustaining over that level, the stock has the potential to rally towards 755, 760. From a short-term perspective, now 690 should act as an immediate zone of support for the stock.
Okay, so those are the levels to watch out for on IHCL. But
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.